Good morning, everybody. So, first things first, raise your hand if you're still in your pajamas. I'm teaching in my pajamas today. I've got my birthday cake pajamas on, and I am feeling fine. You know, some days you just gotta wear your pajamas a little longer. Sometimes it makes you feel better, and then sometimes it makes you feel better to get out of those pajamas and into some normal clothes. So, whatever you're doing today, whatever you're wearing today, I'm glad you showed up because we're gonna read one of my favorite books today. Now, we're not gonna have a vocabulary lesson today. I'm not gonna teach you any new words. However, I am going to do a little math with you. We're gonna do a little counting. I know you're probably wondering where Harper is. Harper is asleep. I have this little video camera that shows me what she's doing in that bed of hers. And as you can see, she is fast asleep. She is taking her first nap of the day. She takes 2 naps, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So Harper's asleep. So I know you're really gonna miss seeing her, but she is sleeping. So maybe she'll get in the video tomorrow when she's feeling a little less sleepy. I want you to think about your name, and I want you to count how many letters are in your name. How many letters are in your name? Count them up for me. Okay, so if your name is Ben, B-E-N, you have how many? 3 letters. What about Harper? H-A-R-P-E-R. 6. So how many letters are in your name? Okay, I can pretty much guarantee you the number that you just told me is not as many as this little boy. The little boy we're going to read about today, his name is quite unusual. Tikki Tikki Tembo. Not over. No So Rimbo. Cherry Berry Rucci. Pip Perry Pimbo. This is his name. This is the little boy's name. Wouldn't even fit on a card. I had to tape 4 cards together just to get his name on here. So we're going to count how many letters are in his name. Are you ready? I want you to count with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're not going to count that little dash because that's not a letter. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Take a break. All right, let's keep going. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Whew, 50 letters in his name. 50 letters. Can you imagine writing this name on a test every time you take a test or every time you do a paper? I cannot imagine this poor kid. I hope he has a nickname because this name is long. So, like I said, we're not going to do any vocabulary today because this story's kind of long and I want to make sure that this video is not too long for you. So, the story today is Tikki Tikki Tembo, retold by Arlene Mosel, illustrated by Blair Lint. This is the back. It says Tikki Tikki Tembo falls into the well. Will he be rescued? We will have to see. And if you've been in my class before, you may have already heard this story, but it's a good one. All right, so there's no words on this page, but there are lots of there's a beautiful illustration here. So let's look a little closer. We have lots of looks like houses. We have a kite. We have water flowing through the village, boats, a bridge. Looks like an old man under a tree having some social distancing. He's far away from other people. And a big rock. Interesting. You know, I always like to look at pages with no words because there's usually extra beautiful illustrations on those pages because the author and illustrator really want you to look at those illustrations and really just dive into them. So there's no words, just pictures. All right, so here we go. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, it was the custom of all the fathers and mothers in China to give their first and honored sons great, long names. But second sons were given hardly any name at all. In a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had 2 little sons. Her second son she called Chang, which meant little or nothing. But her first and honored son she called, here we go, Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo, which meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. So here's Mama Bear, and there's brother and brother, older brother, little brother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo, and Chang. Which name would you rather have? Every morning, the mother went to wash in a little stream near her home. The 2 boys always went chattering along with her. On the bank was an old well. "Don't go near the well," warned the mother, "or you will surely fall in." Well, as most stories go, what does it look like they're about to do? Mama said, "Don't go near that well." And where are the boys going? Yeah, good prediction. The boys did not always mind their mother, and one day they were playing beside the well and on the well when Chang fell in. Oh no. They were playing with their kites. They were not being careful. They did not listen to their mother. And what happened? This is why we always listen to our mamas and daddies. Chang fell in. Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Most honorable mother, Chang has fallen into the well." "The water roars, my little blossom. I cannot hear you," said the mother. Then Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo raised his voice and cried, "Oh, most honorable one, Chang has fallen into the well." "Oh, that troublesome boy," answered the mother. "Run and get the old man with the ladder to fish him out." Do you remember that old man that was practicing social distancing underneath the tree? There he is. Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, "Old man with the ladder, Chang has fallen into the well. Will you come and fish him out?" "So," said the old man with the ladder, "Chang has fallen into the well." And he ran as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, he went into the well, picked up little Chang, and step over step, brought him out of the well. Whew. The end. Just kidding. I bet you can probably guess what's going to happen next. What do you think is going to happen next? Let's see if you're right. He pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and soon Chang was as good as ever. There's no words on this page either. They are celebrating with a dragon, having a party. Now, for several months, the boys did not go near the well. But after the festival of the 8th moon, they ran to the well to eat their rice cakes. 1 foot here, 1 foot here. So you can probably predict, that means guess what's going to come next. Ooh. Now, which kid is this with the blue? You're right, it's Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo. And which boy is this? Now, Chang has learned his lesson. Chang knows, well, somewhat learned his lesson. He knows not to walk into the well. He's still sitting on it, which is not very wise, but he's not walking on the well, which is good. But here we go. They ate near the well, they played around the well, they walked on the well, and Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo fell into the well. So, where do you think Chang is going? Yep, Chang's going to his mama. Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Oh, most honorable mother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo has fallen into the well. The water roars, little one. I cannot hear you." Do you ever have a moment when you're trying to tell your mama something and she said, "I can't understand you. Slow down." So little Chang took a deep breath. "Oh, most honorable mother," he panted. "Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo has fallen into the well." Tiresome child, what are you trying to say? Said his mother. Honorable mother, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Rimbo, Tikki Tikki, he gasped. Pip, Pip, fallen in the well. Unfortunately, son, surely the evil spirits have bewitched your tongue. Speak your brother's name with reverence. Reverence means respect. Poor little Chang was all out of breath from saying that great long name, and he didn't think he could say it one more time. But then he thought of his brother in the old well. Chang bowed his little head clear to the sand, took a deep breath, and slowly, very slowly said, Most honorable mother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo is at the bottom of the well. Oh, not my first and honored son, heir of all I possess. Run quickly and tell the old man with the ladder that your brother has fallen into the well. So Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder. And under a tree, the old man with the ladder sat bowed and silent. Old man, shouted Chang, come right away. See if you can say it with me this time. Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo has fallen into the well. But there was no answer. Puzzled, Chang waited, and then with his very last bit of breath, he shouted, Old man with the ladder, Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo has fallen into the well. Miserable child, you disturbed my dream. I have floated into a purple mist and found my youth again. There were glittering gateways and jeweled blossoms. If I close my eyes again, perhaps I can return. Poor little Chang was frightened. How could he say that great long name again? Please, old man with the ladder, please help my brother out of the cold well. So, said the old man with the ladder, your mother's precious pearl has fallen into the well. So there's no words on this page, but as you can see, they are running from the tree, down the path, across the bridge, and they are heading to the well. And Mom has already reached the well, but Mom can't do anything about that well. Why not? Yeah, she can't do anything to help them because she doesn't have the ladder. Maybe they should buy a ladder, right? That's probably what I would do. The old man with the ladder hurried as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, he went into the well, and step over step, out of the well with the little boy in his arms. Then he pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. But little Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, Pimbo had been in the water for so long, all because of his great long name, that the moon rose many times before he was quite the same again. And from that day on, the Chinese have always thought it wise to give their children little short names instead of great long names. The end. There's the old man watching over the well, probably making sure that Chang and Tikki Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Cherryberry, Ruchi, Pipberry, and Pimbo don't go near that well again. Do you think they learned their lesson? Do you think they'll go back to the well? Whew, that was a lot to process. I think from that story we can learn a few things. One, we can learn not to ever name our children long names, but more importantly than that, we can learn to listen to our mothers and our daddies, because they know what they're talking about. And when they say, hey, don't go play near the well, there's probably a reason. If they say, we're not going outside today, I'm so sorry, we have to stay in our house, they know why. They know there's always a reason. If they say, no, you can't go to Susie's house, Susie is at her house, you're at your house, we can't play with Susie today, then they know why. There's always a reason. There's always a reason for why your mamas and daddies tell you what to do. And you know what? You probably won't understand those reasons until you are a mama or daddy yourself, which is going to be a very long time from now. So all that to say, it looks like Harper girl might be waking up, so our story time needs to be over. So I hope y'all have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed this very long story. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again hopefully on Monday, possibly tomorrow if I can get some time, but tomorrow is Saturday, so I might take a break tomorrow, but hopefully I'll see y'all on Monday, and maybe I will do something with this head of hair I got going on right now because it's looking a hot mess. Love you all, and I'll see you soon.